All right, so someone sent you a link, whether it was in your email or your Facebook, to a program called Alpha Traders, and you want to do some research. You are either one of two people. You're looking into it, and you're like, I need to do a little bit more research on it, or you're already in the system, and you're like, oh crap, I should have done my research on this before I got into it. One of those two people. Yeah. So what is Alpha Traders? Okay, so this is a system that basically anybody can get into that doesn't have it. You don't have to have any experience really in binary options. And what happens is they get you with the broker and they start trading for you. Okay, this is like a professional team of traders. And as soon as you basically make your free account, which is very easy, and you basically deposit money, which is kind of not free, deposit money into the broker they want you to get into, they start trading for you and start making a lot of money. And I hope some of you guys have a really good BS meter, because this is total hogwash. Let me break it down to you, okay? So basically, you go look at the Alpha Traders, you see the video, it sounds really appealing, they're telling you can make a lot of money. And basically, actually, this one's actually really good, because this one, they try to be a little clever on the video how they get you in. They talk about the other binary option systems out there, and they say they're crap, they're scams, and all this kind of stuff. And it's based off of old ways you can do trading, and they're doing all that to make you feel like, okay, this system obviously is really going to show me some real information and all that kind of stuff. No, it's just like any other binary option system out there. They're just, again, being a little bit more clever on how they kind of psych people into getting into the system. It's really hilarious, because in the video, the guy is like, my name is Dennis Rogers and I created Alpha Traders. And when I hear that, I want to look up that person, right? Because I want to see if they really trade. You do it yourself. Go look up Dennis Rogers, and the only person I see is this guy who is like a strong man, like he's from Texas, and he bends like wrenches, and he's like a power lifter guy. Like I don't think he trades. Okay, the whole goal for them is to get you to whatever broker they're trying to basically get you into, to get you to put money into that broker really, really fast. And you're thinking, why? And you probably wondered, okay, this person sat here and said, it's a free account, and now I'm depositing $200 to $250 minimum into some weird system broker thing, right? Well, whenever you do that, someone in the back end somewhere makes a commission off of the money you put in. So whoever promoted this system to you, however you saw it, whoever link you went under, they're going to get a commission once you put that money in the broker, and that's all they really want, okay? They could basically care less if you do well with trading. They can care less if you lose your money. And there are literally hundreds of these same types of programs launching on a weekly basis. If you don't believe me, stick around on the internet and you will see for yourself how many of these same systems come out all the time, and they get people left and right. Binary options is not a scam itself, okay? It's really not. It's actually a legit way you can make money online. Unfortunately, a lot of the systems around binary options are pretty scammy, and you usually lose your money in them. Despite what you've heard, oh, binary options is so easy, you don't need any experience, and all you do is press up and down buttons. No, it's actually a little bit more complicated, and it's quite the opposite. Okay, you are risking your money. You have a really big chance of losing your money every single time you trade. Also, unlike you've heard where you just set it up and leave your house and all of a sudden you come back and you're a millionaire, or you press up and down buttons, that doesn't happen either. There's a real strategy behind trading, and you're going to be on your computer a lot. You're not going to be running around letting machines trade for you, no, because it's your money. And the people I know that really trade, they're investing a lot more money. They spend a lot of time trading, and even them who've been doing it for years still lose money. So I don't recommend anybody who is very new to trying to make money online. If you're like dead broke and you just said, this sounds really appealing, and I'm on my last dime and all that kind of stuff, do not get into a system like this. Do not. If you're someone who has a real interest in trading, like it interests you, you like it, it seems cool, like you really want to do it, or you just have a bunch of money that you are okay with risking, find a real binary option trader and get mentored. Okay, go to Facebook, and there are a lot of binary option groups. Just go plug yourself into those groups. Pick somebody or a couple people that you may think is a real trader and has success, and ask them, and you'll be surprised how much they'll actually help you. Systems like Alpha Traders don't really work at all, okay? And all they're wanting is a commission, okay? Which I would be fine with that, right? I don't care if somebody's gonna make some money, off of me, if they're really gonna show me something. That's fine. But the thing is they're not really gonna show you anything. A lot of times when you put that money into that broker, you never hear from anybody or the system or anything like that. And if you do hear from somebody, it's going to be someone from the broker, and all they're going to be trying to get you to do is put more money into the system. I have brokers to this day that I've maybe tried to play around with 2 years ago, calling my phone trying to get me to put thousands of dollars into the systems. So yeah, it's definitely something, if you're not really trying to really learn it the right way, you don't really want to mess with. I don't recommend it, especially for people who are very new to this game. And that's basically the end of my product review on the system. If that's all you wanted to see was the review, then you can click off this video now. For anybody who's like, well, what about me? I mean, you just left me hanging off a cliff. If you're like, okay, I see these systems, there are more to them than what they really are, and binary options, I gotta learn a little bit, that kind of stuff. You're like, what can I do? The thing is, you're in the right track. You have a brain, and you realize the internet is powerful and you can actually make money from it. I suggest you hook yourself up with a real system that's gonna teach you a real skill. And also find something that's not necessarily going to have you risk your money like binary options does. Don't get me wrong, everything in this world is a freaking risk, right? I don't care what you do online, I don't care how safe it seems, it's still, there's some sort of risk to it. But you can find something that's a little bit less risky, at least with your money and things like that. You can learn real skills like e-commerce stuff, affiliate marketing, all that kind of stuff. Something I actually have done and still do to make money is something called drop shipping. You may have heard of it, you may not have, but basically it's basically selling a crap load of physical products without you even having them. It's really, really cool. You can also kind of think of it as like flipping houses, like in real estate, but on a kind of smaller level and with physical products online, okay? It's a really, really cool skill. To me, it's something you can take off with very easy and make a very good amount of money very fast. No, you're not going to become a millionaire overnight or anything like that, but it's something that, it seems like people take off with a lot faster than other things online. My team has had several, or shared with me several success stories. It's the only thing I've had so many people tell me how good they're doing in, how good they're doing with it, basically. If you're like, hey, that sounds pretty cool, it's nothing you're going to be risking a whole bunch of money for, you're going to spend a little bit of money, but it's not something in the beginning stages, but it's not something you're going to, you're not going to be losing your money like you will be trading. If you're like, that sounds interesting, if you want to actually learn that skill, there's a link below this video. Click on it, and it's going to take you to a system that basically showed me everything and got me started with drop shipping. Okay, you'll be on my team. I'll contact you if you're actually serious and you actually joined. You'll be hearing from me, and we'll kind of get you going. So anyway, click that link, sign up, and God bless.